Hello, welcome to the Amelix SMP, and today we will be creating the end portal room on the overworld side of our end portal. And I thought we would start by just creating a bit of a scale model of kind of what we might want to do here. And I actually may want to make this 1 block wider. Okay, so let's start with the end portal. I think I'll annotate that with amulet, with amethyst here, and the end portal can go somewhere in the middle. Maybe like that. Maybe like this. I'm going to set those into the ground. Okay, and I'm going to say the nether portal goes about here. And my sort of idea for this build, my inspiration from this build comes from sort of a mystical looking cathedral. I imagine kind of the end of this build looking a bit like a courtyard with sort of over the top would be, you know, like a synthetic kind of starry sky. Ideally, it would just be out in the world, but since end portal is underground and we're definitely not going to dig all the way to the surface, then I figured that a synthetic sky will probably look the best. So let's see, what can we get started here? I imagine the ground will be some kind of stone. So let's get some stone in there. Okay. My favorite kind of flooring together, some stone with some andesite and some stone bricks. Just kind of like this. There, that looks nice. So kind of a square courtyard, but a little bit rectangular. On this side, maybe we put Amelix logo. Amelix is sort of purple, with some orange as kind of our colors. It's kind of a fade, an ombre from orange to purple. Maybe then it would make sense to do a purple theme for this, since the end port or the nether portal is purple, so I already have some good purple in there, and then the Amex logo can also be purple. So instead, let's use a glass block for that. We're gonna have the logo sort of right here. Let's do some pillars around the side here as not a flooring, but just kind of under. Alright. Oh, land here. And let's see. I want to use some deep slate. Let's see, a little bit of bricks, a little bit of tiles. I wanted to keep that quartz block, but that's okay. A little bit of polished. Not too much cobbled deep slate. But mainly what I want to use is calcite. I think these go really, really nice together. So such nice contrast with the calcite and such a nice texture and everything. So these will kind of be windows almost. And I guess this will be more calcite-y. And in the corners here will be more deep slate. And we can go back to the deep slate blocks and get this kind of thing to go over the top. This also means our purple in the windows. Let's see, that's pretty good. This will have to be a different size. nether portal could be actually pretty tall with this kind of thing going over it. Let me get some walls out here. Deep slate walls, maybe like this perhaps. I'll leave that open. I don't really have a use for those at the moment. Could use some stairs. I'm just gonna put stairs here and slabs across the top. This is the corner again. This would be the same as the other side. Okay, this would be like this as well. And this could kind of go across the top here too. Okay, so we've got a little something going on here. This side is the nether portal. Here's the end portal. Here is, I forgot to add the walls. Here is kind of the Amelix logo, might go on top of here. Let's represent that a little better, just like this. Yeah, and I kind of like how this is shaping up. When you come out of the portal, you get a nice view of the logo. You get to kind of jump straight in to the end portal down there. And I think that's pretty nice. So now I do want to add sort of end rods to represent stars behind the windows. Just like this, maybe. So that's nice. And then, you know, maybe I want to, up here, kind of make it a little pointier, or even stick out a bit. We can do a little kind of steeple on top of here. That would be... Okay, let's see. This is pretty nice. Over the top in general, I imagine there will be some kind of starlight. I don't think any of the stars should be under the little steeple here. That should probably be a little bit smaller. That right there. I'll put this right here. You know, I think that kind of represents it pretty well. Let's put one more over here. There. Okay. So I think I'm done with this little representation. End portal on this side. Got some pretty little lookouts with a bunch of stars above. Some windows, and do a kind of cathedral type vibe. These will be like some nice arches, you know. With this will kind of arch up. Just like that. Okay, and I think I like that. And I am going to go design it. See you when that's done. So I finished it. This is it from the outside. That literally no one will ever see once it's done. And here we are in the inside. I kind of really love how this thing came out. Got the end portal in the middle here, and the nether portal where we'll come out of the nether hub into this room, so we can go to the end. To be honest, it's a little bigger than I thought it would be, and it's sort of a lot of work just for something as simple as going from a nether portal to an end portal to have it look like this. And this is going to be one of the most built up locations on the whole server, except for maybe like main storage or something like that. As of the present moment, at least. So here's kind of how the starry idea worked on the outside. We have these big kind of windows, and outside we have lots of end rods, just making a nice kind of galaxy. And up above us especially too. The end rods make such a nice, like, they're all clustered up, almost like real galaxies. I think it's an awesome effect. I tried my best to also keep a kind of outdoor feeling in here. I like that it looks like there could be lots of kind of castle or cathedral type buildings kind of in an area around here, almost like it's almost like it's floating in space, which gives a very cool effect. And here's the Amelix logo and all of its purple glory. And I also added a big gear in the middle of this, just because I kind of thought it looked cool on the floor. I wanted something to sort of draw your eyes inward towards the end portal at the bottom. And then we've got these little kind of, almost like the things are coming out of the end portal and just kind of drifting up into the sky and joining with the stars. Thought it was rather poetic. Anyway, the next step is to build this on the SMP. And in case you want a look around without shaders, this is how it looks right now. I think it still looks awesome. If I had to pick a favorite thing about this room, it would definitely be the sky. The sky is rather interesting. It's only one layer of glass up here. I was trying it out with no glass and with some glass, and with no glass there, the end rods just seemed a little bit too close, and with many layers of glass, you just started seeing the glass's grid pattern just all over. So this is how the stars are set up. We've got end rods that are facing different directions, but I think when we build it on the survival world, then we'll probably just place them all like this, straight down. And then we kind of have a layer of nothing, and then another layer of stars, and that just kind of helps them look like not too dense. So if you jump back under here, I'm really happy with how the sky came out. The end rods were generated by a noise pattern that I kind of dialed in using a newer building tool in Java called Axiom, which is just such a joy to work with. So fun. But yeah, I think we ended up with a wonderful little room here, and it's time to gather materials now. Here we go. Okay, so here's the end portal, and the whole build will go in this area. It's gorgeous right now. Can't be any better than it is. Yeah, we're gonna tear this whole place out. In this chest right here are all the materials that everybody collected for us. The thing we needed the most of was by far this black concrete here. But I think we didn't actually need that much. In the end, I think a lot of the materials were kind of less than 1,000, so that was good. This is misc, kind of. I'll take that obsidian now. I think what I'm gonna do right at this moment is put in the new nether portal to come here from the nether side. Okay, so yeah, this weekend, a couple of the members and I are gonna hop on and use Structura. This is better without shaders to show this. And use Structura here to help us place in the whole thing. You see, as we pose this guy, the build kind of shows the next layer. Um, if you've never seen Structura before, it is a little Python program designed by Mad Hatter, and it is just a phenomenal tool for building things in survival here on Bedrock. Yeah, so essentially this is just a little .mc pack that I've sent to the other members, and when they hop on, this armor stand pretty much just shows up the whole build for all of us at the same time, and so we can all see it at the same time. So we're going to do that. I think first step definitely is mining things out here. You know, expanding this room by, you know, a lot. So let's get to building this thing, shall we? I really need to get a beacon. Hold on. Okay, so today's a new day, and today is actually, we're about to start building the final design with the other members. And that little time lapse you watched of us digging out this whole area above me is actually about 8 hours long. So I'm super grateful for everybody who helped with that. We had 5 or 6 people just kind of working away for like 8 whole hours on that thing. It was awesome. So yeah, now we're gonna all hop on a voice chat and build this thing together. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Is this build well lit so that even when the mob switch is off, we will not have shit spawning here? Like when...
No, I think the mobs will spawn in here.
When it's going to ping you and be like, hey, so a creeper spawned and blew this up.
That's okay.
You said that with a little bit of sadness in your voice.
And then I'll ping them back and I'll go, the structure is on the Discord, fix it.
Based. You got this.
And then they won't, so I'll have to do it anyway.
Yes. That is the TMC cycle.
Uh-huh.
will not be saying
So is there
fibber anymore.
supposed to be andesite
Yes.
here that's not rendering for me?
It's not running for any of us. I'm just placing it in.
Oh, okay.
You're the andesiter.
It's the only block that's missing, so it's pretty clear where it's supposed to go.
And on the site.
You would think that, but really try not to overestimate my ability to know what looks good.
I'm gonna play with 8 open slots. This is gonna be great.
Yeah, I've got my hotbar set up funny. Because I always
like-
have it set up to turn away. And
Yeah. Since I started playing on Amelix, I started only having like 3 things on my hotbar at a time.
really.
Yeah, like just pickaxe, rockets. You don't really need to kill any mobs since the mob switch is almost always on. And then
I mean,
food is like in and out of the hotbar, kind of. Okay,
I-
I developed a process for making the end rods. We'll use scaffolding under the ones that are floating, and then, since I decided to be particular, I will... Oh my god, this might actually suck. Since I decided to be particular, I wanted all the end rods to all face the same direction.
Ooh.
But you know how end rods just kind of suck.
Dude, you have fun with that.
I'm getting faster at doing the end rods. It would be great if someone could help with end rods.
I mean, so many theories are.
Yeah, I'm filling in the black concrete right now, but then I'll come.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
GTO
worries.
needs extra hands helping him fill in the black concrete. So I've been working on that personally. This is a 2-man job.
Okay.
We're gonna just take a really long time on this concrete. You know, I mean, who knows? Really, anything can happen. I tried placing down an end rod, and it was the totally wrong orientation,
Oh,
and I was
okay,
just
I've
like,
checked.
"Oh God,
Yeah,
oh God!"
you have
Does
to
not
place
work
them.
at all the way I thought they would.
Yeah, you have to place them on the top of a block. So who wants to help with end rods?
I can help the end rod left.
Everybody's gonna help. We're all very helpful people.
Hmm.
I sure love to help.
Why did you say like you didn't want to? You want to help with end rods?
Khalid
you
left
asked.
the game.
Time to accidentally leak the IP.
Bro is
Oops,
rotting
delete.
till the end.
Oh wait, there's black concrete we need to place.
Yes,
That's super convenient.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is how much
Goblins are
I want to do the end
They
rods.
feel like there's
Baden, do you want to help me do the end rods?
I do want to help you do the end rods.
So Baden, apparently because I hate myself, yeah,
you do.
I want them to all be upright,
Oh,
like pasted on the top of a block.
oh.
Anyways, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, I think it's time for me to go.
So here we are after the first day of building, and we see we got about half done, maybe a little bit less. And the main problem is the end rods that you see behind me, because to be quite honest, they really suck, and no one wanted to work on them except for me. I mentioned before that I wanted to place all of them straight up, and that ended up being, you know, an interesting choice. But I can't really go back on it now, so we're going to have to finish all the end rods like that. So I'm just on by myself tonight, and I'm going to place in as many of the end rods as I can, so that it'll just all be easier when we're on together. So here we are after the second day of building, and we're very close to done. It's just my favorite bit, the sky up there. So when I see you next, that'll be all done. Darth, don't you want to place end rods?
I think so.
placed most of the difficult ones.
Yeah, I was like, last night I was pretty much just like, I'm just gonna get on and I'm just gonna do the end rods. And then I did the end rods in like 2 hours, and then I ended up playing 3 more hours and just doing most of the rest of the structure.
Spit you shit.
I like flying in Bedrock so much.
Well,
The ability to just press space midair and stop flying is so great.
nice because I will often fly at a wall like full speed, like enough to kill me.
Yeah, and as long as you
press
just
space, and
as long as you press space beforehand, you're absolutely fine.
Forrest, if there's another layer of end rods, I'm going to log off.
There might actually. I'm not sure. There's actually a decent chance that there is.
Don't do it to me. Don't do it.
So there is another layer of end rods. Abstract, do you want to help me place the last row of end rods?
I can't. I have to go to bed.
Yeah, this one. There we go. The only one that I didn't place was placed the wrong way. I'm sure I'll notice a couple other things that are wrong, but that's okay.
Congrats, the best decorated area on the server is where you go from one portal to another portal.
I know. So we're finally all done with the deco here. I think it looks great on our CMP. I'm excited to add some more decoration to our SMP in general in the future. I think I got some other decorational things coming up soon. For the next couple ones, I want to learn to use some Java building tools a little better and just allow those to help me create some even more awesome decoration. But I seriously love this room so much. I think it's gorgeous. So that's the end of the video. I don't know if I will do another one. I really enjoyed doing this one, but this was kind of all I had time for. Yeah. So see you guys next time. Bye bye.